hope that you understood much of what was said there. The word equitability was repeated a number of times there. To be equitable is to be impartial and fair. And I do understand the concept of equality that has been bandied about now for almost 50 years. To me, I can't find equality anywhere. I think equality is a fool's dream. It's something that cannot be achieved. Not in this world. Not in this world. To be equal is to be amongst a body of water. To be equal is to be amongst a body of water. You have to be soluble and fluid to the point that you are unrecognizable, as in a body of water in a cup or a body of water as the ocean, right? I mean, if you look at nature, if you look at the world around us, there is nothing equal. There are no two trees that are the same. There are no two pieces of rock that are the same. Indeed, there are no two lengths of or bodies and lengths of water that are the same. When twins are born, they do not come out the same. They are not the same weight. They are not the same height. And one comes out before the other. So I personally don't believe in equality. I believe in equitability, right? Something that's fair and impartial, right? So in regards to being equal, the conversation should only be in terms of mankind, because mankind is the seed of man. So everything that is available to any section of mankind should be available to all of mankind. That is how I see it. When we come down to the micro level, the macro level being mankind, the micro level being one man or one woman, then we're talking about equitability. Has there been a sound and equitable assessment to whatever is going on? This is the conversation that we should be having. That's why I repeat the word equitable.
When I look at where I'm coming from, I know I'm blessed, and I close my eyes and smile. Sometimes I feel like the richest man in Babylon, and I've done my best, so everything's alright inside. Oh, every morning I rise, I stare at the sun. I know it is a blessing. So when the evening comes, I lift up my eyes to the hills. I'm blessed, oh man, with my two hands in the air as far as I can. Yeah, as far as I can. I can, yeah. My two hands in the air as far as I can.
Sure.
First of all, when was your first exhibition?
Oh, my first exhibition was a long time ago. That was 1998.
Wow.
I must have been 17, and I was very lucky. It was through a friend that I met at college, whose mother was she was a collector, I suppose, and she also worked in the community with the church, and they were reopening a church. I think it was the Methodist Church on King's Road, and they needed something to sort of spice up their opening. And she asked me if I would be happy to exhibit at the church in their foyer, and that was my first exhibition. It was only supposed to be for a day, but it went in for 3 weeks. So,
wow, that's an achievement.
So that just inspired me to think that I could do more. Yeah.
Where was your training? You went to St. Martin's, is that true? So
yes, I did, but I went to St. Martin's, I suppose, towards the tail end of my burgeoning career. I started professionally at 17. At that point, it was individual practice and development. I mean, really, the seeds to that is my apprenticeship with the artist at the age of 15. I only just finished my master's from St. Martin's in 2000, and I graduated last year, 2012.
Okay.
So yeah, I finished it in late 2011. So it's quite recent doing the MA.
Okay.
And I didn't do a BA in art.
No.
I did a humanities related subject, business and accountancy.
Okay.
So.
Oh wow, you've been doing quite a few different things.
Well, yeah,
So
that was in honor of my parents, you know, just to satisfy them.
So you have all the knowledge to run your own business in all ways. You're going to show some of your paintings now. We're going to put some background music up and just enjoy that, and we'll talk a little bit about that later on. So
Cool.
if we can have that up, that would be brilliant. I'm going to play another tune here, Exhibit A, Jail Electronic. You like electronic music?
Oh, well, no, it's the name of a hip-hop artist
Okay.
called J
All right,
Electronica.
cool.
That's
Okay.
his name.
That's great. I knew
Yeah.
that. Play that.
And his own story was as curious as his narrative. The tale of his life is the tale of a writer of incredible vision, an astute analyst and pundit, a lyricist compassionate and callous, a reckless hedonist and disaffected malcontent.
I spit that wonder rhymer shit. Me and my conglomerates shall remain anonymous, caught up in the finest shit. Get that type of media coverage Obama get. Spit that Kurt Vonnegut kid. That blow your brain, Kurt Cobain, that Nirvana shit. Who gon' bring the game back? Who gon' spit that rainbow on the train tracks? That gold rope, that five-finger ring rap. Running with my same pack. You can find the Christ where the lepers and the lames at. Life is like a dice game. One roll can land you in jail or cutting cake, blowing kisses in the rice rain. Nice whip, nice chain, a closet of skulls. The stench is like slave blood in Providence Hall. Yeah, they built my city on top of a grave. Die, nigga, get high and watch the parade. Back in the early 90s, where they at, get the gat was a popular phrase. Valley animals and rugby's was a popular craze. This the vivid memoirs of an obnoxious slave. I paved ways like Nat and Harriet. I blast on Judas Iscariot and peel off in the chariot. I'm sitting pretty, spitting flames, gripping brains. Ain't a damn thing changed.
How did you do it?
My young lad, do you ask a dolphin how it swims?
No.
Or an eagle how it flies?
No.
That's right, you don't. Because that's what they were made to do. You are about to bear witness, my friends, to one of the greatest technological